Laker family. I'm going to be talking about the game last night between the Lakers and the Phoenix Suns, and also the doubters that are creeping back up now. At the beginning of the season, or the off season rather, people were starting to jump on the Clippers bandwagon because they got Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, and they felt like we ended up with scraps, and that their Clippers were the favorites, and yada yada yada. The Lakers jump out to this quick start at the beginning of the season, getting the number one seed and maintaining it. Then everybody flips to the Lakers bandwagon. It begins to talk about Kawhi Leonard and all his low managing issues, and Paul George and all his injury issues. All of a sudden, now they want to flip back to the Clippers bandwagon, especially after they just made this trade for Marcus Morris. Everybody's back jumping off of the Lakers ship and back onto the Clippers bandwagon. I just saw Stephen A. jump off the Lakers bandwagon, and he fears that we don't have enough dogs, which is a legitimate argument, but just to completely jump off like that and flip-flop, it shows you just how fickle the media is, and not to really take everything that they say seriously. And as a like a warning to casual fans to please do your research, or actually watch the games for yourselves and form your own opinion instead of following, being so quick to follow media narratives. Chris Bouchard jumped off. Now he's trying to teeter the fence, just in case the Lakers do end up getting back on a hot roll. He can jump back to the Lakers bandwagon. Come on now, you got to choose a side, Chris. But to the game, the main person I want to talk about first is none other than Rajon Rondo. Yes, it was the Phoenix Suns that we were playing against, and they didn't have DeAndre Ayton starting or playing either. But it doesn't change the fact that how great Rondo looked last night. The frustrating thing about Rondo is he has these type of games, but they're far and few in between, and he has more clunkers. He has more hesitant type of games where he's fearful of shooting the ball, and he just doesn't fit well with this offense. If Rondo, this is a big if. If Rondo can play like this going forward, or just for the majority of the time, that's going to do wonders for this team. If he plays like that puts us in another class. But the thing about it is we simply can't count on him to keep this up based off the evidence of this year. And it's unfortunate that Darren Collison decided not to come back to the NBA at all this year. So now we're really left kind of looking for another punch to this team. I've heard names like J.R. Smith, Dion Waiters, which Dion Waiters sounds very, very enticing to me. I'm not too sure about his defense, but I do know he can go get you a bucket. He can go get you a bucket at any time. He's that Lou Williams type of microwave scorer. And he hasn't played in a while, so of course it's going to take him some time to get back into game shape. But still, once that guy is completely in game shape and healthy, he's similar to a Lou Williams type and could be really used on this team. So that name very, very much intrigues me. I don't think it's too many more 3-and-D wings out there that we really needed, like Iguodala, but he's going to the Heat. So I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out something, but it won't be that much of a necessity if Rondo plays like that, because the bench is actually giving us better production than what we predicted coming into the year. So it's not all bad. The bench has had its good looking moments. So it's not the most terrible bench in the league. So if you look at it from that aspect. So Dwight Howard as well played great off the bench. Had 14 points, 15 rebounds, a monster night from him. Caldwell Pope still playing well. He had 13 points with 4-7 from the field. Kuzma chipped in with I believe 12 or 13 points. He only took 5 shots, shot 4 or 5 from the field. So he was playing with better IQ this game, not forcing shots, just jacking up bad shots, nothing like that. So that was good from the bench. The starters, Green, not so much. Avery Bradley is still continuing to play well, and Anthony Davis had like 25 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. LeBron James, what was it, like 17, 19 points, something like that. 9 assists, 8 rebounds. His turnovers were still too high at 8. So he has to find a way to try to clean that up a little bit, because over the past 5 or 7 games, his turnovers has risen. And I know he likes to try some Magic Johnson type passes that no other player would try, only because he knows he can do it. He actually has the talent to whip some of those passes into places that even other elite point guards can't. But in him doing that, sometimes it kind of gets him caught up, and that's why you start seeing the high turnover rate. So if he can just bring that down a little bit, that'll be great. Other than that, the team played well as they should have. They were supposed to wipe the Suns off the floor. So again, this is not another measurement stick type of game, but I do like a lot of the positives from this game, and some of the things that we were able to clean up. Now the turnover section was still a little too high, but other than that, I felt the chemistry defensively and offensively, the majority of the time it was there, and the focus level was there. So if I could leave y'all with anything from this game, as far as the most important was the way Rondo looked, and that it kind of gives us a little bit of a slither of hope that if Rondo keeps this up, we will be in a whole nother class, because that's all we needed. The only reason why we've been people have been trashing Rondo and bringing up Darren Collison is because Rondo has been terribly inconsistent. But if he plays like this like what he did last night, we are automatically in another stratosphere, guys. So let's keep pushing for Rondo, and let's hope he keeps that level of play up. But that's all I have for you guys today. As always, thank y'all for watching. If y'all would like to be a part of the Laker family, please like, share, subscribe.